Okay. YouTube is on. Hi, someone's here. Hi. Hi, Ivana. Hi, Pam. How's my music? Can you hear it? Can you hear me? Three people on YouTube. Hi, guys. Do me a favor on YouTube and just go ahead and type into the comment. Let me know who's here to play. It's always so weird to be anonymous, right? Hey, guys. Marjan, good to see you. How's the volume of my music and the volume of my voice? Yes to both? Okay, perfect. That's so great. Thank you. There. Hi, Marilyn. There you are. Hi, darling. Glad to see you. I hope you guys are ready today. So today you need a mat, you need a bum. You work the glutes pretty hard. If you have a little bare spot on the wall as an option for one of the exercises, which I'm going to show you in a second, then you might want to figure out where that will be. Good morning, Elise. Missed you too. And you need, if you've got in your home, a piece of tubing or a TheraBand, something that you can stretch with resistance. If you don't have that, take a towel or take a strap. You can work isometrically if the rest of us are working dynamically. It really doesn't matter. It's going to get the same muscles going. We have about 4 more minutes before we get rolling. Allergy season. Yeah. Okay. Make sure you have water by you. Oh, okay, Martha. See you there. I'm going to tilt this down just a little bit. Hey, Tracy, glad to see you. That's a little bit better. 3 minutes. If you're just stepping on, you need a band, TheraBand, piece of tubing, or a strap that you can pull against, as an alternative. If you have a little bare patch of wall, kind of scout out where that is, because there's going to be an exercise where it is an option to use that. Hi, Lynn. Good to see you. Okay. Thank you, Pam. Better? Let me know if that's a little bit better. Hopefully it is. So hard to gauge. I've noticed websites like Aloe Yoga, they're just doing away with the music altogether. It's so challenging, I think. Thank you. And actually, let me turn it off for the moment. It's Friday already. I can't believe it. I don't know about you guys, but the weeks are starting to really slide away from me. In the middle of summer now, too. Crazy, right? One more minute. While we're waiting for this 1 more minute, I'll start talking. My name is Lika Barkos. We are here for Friday Bodyweight Total Body Conditioning. The only piece of equipment you really need today, in addition to your own body, is perhaps a TheraBand. Stretchy piece of rubber. If you don't have a TheraBand, you can pull out your towel and you'll be working isometrically while some of us are working dynamically. It won't really matter. It'll hit the same muscles. So a couple of things I wanted to just remind you of, because usually I will remind you when we're face to face. Sometimes when you're working your lower body, especially without any breaks repetitively for a certain period of time, you are going to feel your heart rate elevate. We are getting into the bottom portion of your cardiovascular range. So you are working in a class like this, everything, your heart, all your muscles, tons of work on the core, tons of work on the stabilizers in your shoulders, in your trunk, and in your hips. So by the time you're done, you kind of have the total package. Just something to think about, because I know we still tend to separate in our mind sometimes what cardio is versus strength training. And in a class like this where there's not a lot of break, you get a little bit of everything. So know that. You need water because we're a little bit warmer here in Canada than we're used to being, where we have been for a while. So water for any time you need it. My music, just for YouTube's sake, this is a YouTube actually fitness royalty-free download, so that should not pose a problem. And in terms of my participants, remember that I can't really see you in this format, so what I want you to do is take extra care of paying attention to what your body is telling you when we're doing some of these exercises. You're going to need to be the boss of what's happening with you. So if it doesn't feel right, back off, get some water, come back, and we'll try again. Anytime any of you want to reach out to me and ask me for specifics on an exercise that we've done, I'm always happy to work with you. So please do know that. There is one new exercise that we're going to do for your back, but I just want to demo the exercise itself and the option that you can have to do it instead. So it is actually pretty challenging, mainly because we haven't really done it in my class anyway before. So you're going to be supine on your back, tilting in the floor, elbows in the ground, and you're going to drive your elbows into the ground and let that raise your upper body up. But if you notice, I'm not rounding the back. My shoulder blades are pulling together, and it's really quite a bit of a challenge to working all your postural muscles. You're working your core, and you're really working your lats and the back of your shoulders. If you get down on the ground and decide that is not for you today, simply go against the wall, and you can do it there.
right? So my bum is against the wall. That's an easier version. I let my whole body pull away from the wall. Here's the side view, and that's a little bit of a harder version. So you have choices always. That being said, I'm going to turn on my music, and let's get rolling. Okay. We're going to start with an easy knee pull. Pull your knee right up to your chest. Take a little time with it. If you need to, your hands are under your thighs. Some of us might not be so stretched out as they could be right now, right? 4 more. Beautiful. Keep the knee lift, but you're going to pull. Pull the belly button right to your spine. 8 more. All right, it's going to elevate a little bit here. Step out wide, rotate. Pull the shoulder blades together. Let the feet pivot. So just focusing on loosening up your upper back. Step out a little bit wider. Take your side lunge. Stretching out your inner thighs. 8 more. Slowly bring it up. Turn out. Deep breath in. Plie. Inhale, drive your feet to the ground. 2 more. 1 more. And starting back at the bottom, back to your shift. Reach. Eight more. Bring it up. Reach a little higher, go to an ankle. Up. Four more. Other ankle. Get lean through the side of your body. 4 more. Kick your bum, open up your chest. Stay low. Push up. 8, 7. Bring your feet in. Hinge. Thumbs to the ceiling. Bring them down. Squeeze up. 3 more times. Long spine. 2 more. Can you feel we're going to get sweaty today? 1 more. Good. So you're going to go back to that knee lift. Lights that on. You're going to push against your thigh. Push your thigh against your hand. Switch. We're going to revisit this later. Switch. We did this Tuesday if you will with me. Switch. It's basically dead bug standing up, yes? 3 more. Feel those core muscles really engaging. 1 more. Easy stance, easy squats. Don't go to your full depth just yet. What I want you to do though is focus on tightening the quads on the way out. Really give them a good squeeze. 8, 7, 4 more. Stay down. Hands in front. Pulse up, up, up. Hold. Pulse. Pulse. You can sink a little bit lower when you hold. Feel the hamstrings starting to say good morning. 4 more. Squeeze your bum as you pulse. Pulse. 2 more. 1 more. A little deeper in your squat. Be a little bit more definitive in terms of where your arms are going. Check it out.
4 more. And 2. Back to that hinge. One arm down. Squeeze your bum. Go the other arm. Go with the other arm, I should say. Now, both arms, bend the knees. So you have your squat and your deadlift. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Make your arms as tight as you can. Knees over the second and third toe. Go a little deeper with the hips. 4 more. 3 more. So tasty. 1 more. Beautiful. Give me a side lunge, please. Hinge over. Touch the ground if you can. Keep your shoulders trying to keep it nice and follow. 4 more. So a little bit more work already for the core than when we were just shifting. 1 more. Beautiful. Take your left foot back, or your right foot back. Heel up. Doesn't really matter, I can see. Push over the big toe joint. Heel up and down. Nice and patient. Really take your time to press that big toe into the floor. 4. 3. All right, it's coming down a little bit, isn't it? Leave the heel up, bump the foot back, keep the shoulders elevated as you bring your back knee down toward the ground. So what I mean by that is right over the hips, drive your front foot into the ground to come back up. On the way up, that's where you breathe out. Do a little Kegel on the way up. Pelvic floor starts everything. Hold it down. Hands are down. Hinge at the hips. Long spine. Keep the knee bent. Come back up. 3 more. You got to squeeze the side of the bum. 2 more. 1 more. Stay bent in that front leg. Take your toe out to the side. Backwards. Drive into this heel. This heel. Sink down a little bit more if you can. Knee over the second and third toe. Elevate through that chest. A little faster. 8. Squeezing here. Oh my. Hello. 2 more. Do some easy squats. Open up the chest. Focus on pinching your shoulder blades together. Eight more. And then, I think you have 2 legs. We're going to work both of them. 4. Other heel back. Heel goes up and down. Luxuriate in that stretch in the arch of your back foot. For those of you who started walking outside again, pay attention to how your lower leg and your feet feel. Do they feel a little tight? Those muscles have been working for me, I know that. 1 more. Leave it up, bump it back. Lunge. Drive through your front foot. Keep that back heel elevated. Big breath out. How many more do you have? You have 8. Breathe. 7. 6. What I think would be really funny is if the balcony is behind my computer right now, if the people out there would start looking out with us. Hold it down. Here we go. Hinge. Squeeze your glute and come up. I got some people watching. Hang on, 2 more. 1 more. Focusing on your ankles. Lift the heel. Lower it down.
Raise the arms. Lower down. So shoulder mobility, ankle mobility, core strength, foot strength, patience. We're about to get to work. 7, 6, 4 more. 1 more. Okay, let's get to work. A little wider than hip distance apart, toes point slightly out, knees are focused over the second, nice and slow. I'm going to speed it up in a little bit and add on, but right now I want you to go as low as you can go. And when I say low as you can go, guys, I don't mean like this. The reason you don't see me go down very far is that's all I have, keeping my chest up. So you go where you can go. 4 more. 3 more. And 2. Exhale. We're going to bring it in a little bit, just a little. Squat knee. Rotate. Other leg. Squat, hold. Other leg. Squat, hold. Notice the rotation in my shoulders. That comes from my waist. Squat, hold. 3 more like that. Already take it in with your core. 1 more, then I'm gonna let you go to town. A little quicker. 16. If you notice, my knee is not way up here. I'm gonna start at about hip height with control. 8 more. 7. You should feel as you're balancing, the side of your bum is starting to work. We're going to emphasize those muscles in just a second. Squat and hold. 8, 7, 6. Sit down deeper. 4, 3. Now I know some of you like this. Come up, step out, curtsy, curtsy. And other way, curtsy. And you want to bring your back knee in toward your front knee. Make sure your front knee looks at your second and third toe. Go a little deeper. 8. I am not speeding you up. 7. It might on the second set. 6. Yes, there'll be 2 sets. 4 more. Squeeze here. 1 more. Take one leg directly back. Get the knee down to the ground. Switch. How close can you get to the ground? Oops. I'm sticking on my mat. How close can you get to the ground without actually touching? 8. Drive through your front heel. 7. Bend that back knee, guys. So there's not a yoga lunge. It's close and low. And 4 more. We're going to take a break from this. I'm going to really work on your glutes down on the ground. Shake that out. On your back. Before you go down, pull your knees and feet together. Open up your knees so that the outside edges of your feet are on the floor. Elbows on the ground, hands above the elbows. Squeeze and lift your hips up. You're not going to go as far as you usually go in your regular bridge, right? You just focus on the side of your bum. 12, and 11. Push your elbows into the ground simultaneously. Squeeze the bum before you move. You don't give me any more. 8. Do you feel all those deep core muscles turning on? 4, pulses. 8, 7, 6. Squeezing the butt cheeks. 4, 3. So now it's going to look a little more traditional. Feet in, knees up. You want to squeeze your bum, or you want to really lengthen out the front of your hips. 8 more bridges. 8, and 7, and hi Barbara. 6, and good. Squeeze, and 4 more. 4. So you should be feeling all good and warm all over here. 3. Big exhale. 1 more, hold it up. Raise your hands. Little pulses, squeeze the bum. 7, 6. Breathing deeply, squeezing harder. And drop your hips. Roll to your side, face me. You're going to have 2 choices here, but first the setup's important. So shoulder over your elbow, fist presses down into the ground, lift your ribs away from the floor. You want about a 90-degree angle in your knee. You want about a 45-degree angle in your hip. Keep those rib cages pulled up. Option 1, simply squeeze your thumb. Rotate the knee toward the ceiling. Now let's do 4 more like this. Belly button pulls back. Now, hand can stay here. Hand can be here. Nothing moves in the middle. If you want, you lift your hips. 8, 8. And as you lift your hips, they press forward. So both hips are working. Your shoulders working, even if you're not lifting the hips. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Hold it up. Squeeze your glutes. 16. 12. If you're lifted, you're going to feel these glutes too. Hang on. Press the fist into the ground. Your shoulder is working. Your core is working. Four, 3, 2, and down. Same leg that was on top is going to be the leg that works here. Come to all fours. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Press them into the ground. Corkscrew your upper arm over your shoulder joint. Pull your heel to your bum. From your tailbone to your head does not move. Squeeze the glute, lift the knee, and touch the ground each time. If you notice, if I'm truly doing this because I'm squeezing my bum, my knee's never going to go higher than my hip. No movement in your lower back. This is about control. This is about patience. Try not to sink into the standing hip, push equally into your hips. 8. Make the leg move because your glutes squeeze. 4 more. You're going to feel your hamstrings too. When we get back up to do those squats, they're going to feel a little bit different. Hold it up at the top. Squeeze, squeeze. Keep your heel close to your bum. Feel the hamstrings. Push the hands into the ground hard. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. Good. Can you lengthen out your leg? Tap the toe. Lift up. Tap the toe. Try not to sink into that standing hip. Tap the toe. Four more. Higher with the leg because you are squeezing your butt cheek. 2 more. Give your wrists a break. 1 more. Come to your knees. Hands in front, strong arms, shoulder blades pulled together. You're going to keep the body long, hinge back from your knees, squeeze your glutes and come back up. You got 4. Don't go so far you get stuck, but you're going to feel tension in your quads. Use your glutes to bring you back up. Pull the belly button back. 2 more. One more. Then we're going to play with your wrist for a second. And we're going to go backwards all the way through those exercises. So fists go up and down. 7. Nothing else moves. Tighten your arms. If you're like me, I'm hearing a lot of crackling happening right now. Too much computer time right now, guys. We got to get off those keyboards. 2 more. So we're going to go backwards through the other side. Come to all fours. Other leg. Hands press down. Heel by your bum. Nothing moves in the torso. Squeeze glute with the leg. As you notice, as this leg lifts, this hand might start to shift up. Try to push equally in both hands. Patience. Try not to sink into your hip. Keep going. Now, I'm going slow on purpose. This is time for you to think about what you're doing. Make sure your bum squeezes before it lifts. If I were watching you right now, I would look for that butt cheek to cup up a little bit. But if it didn't cup up, I would really use your back. 4 more. Up. And up. Hold it at the top, pressing with the hands. Up toward the ceiling, pinch. Finish the butt cheek, 12. Four, 3, 2. Lift the knee up, extend that leg. Push into your hands, drop the toe, squeeze the bum and lift the leg. It's not going to go far, guys. 8 more. Try not to sink into your standing hip. 7. So keep going. If you're doing this with intention, your shoulders are going to be complaining now too. Everything is working. 4. 2 more. And come down to your second side. Shoulder lines up over the elbow. Fist presses into the ground. 45-degree angle in the hips. Keep your hips stacked. Knees at a 90. Option 1 is simply lift your knees. If you need more support, hands here. Push in through the fists. Try to instigate it by squeezing. If you're ready or you want to, push up. You're going to find one side. Way happier to do this than the other. This is not my happy side. Eight more. Make sure you can see this hand peripherally. You don't want to stay back here. Can you feel all these muscles really struggling to help you out? 4 more. One more. Hold it up. Squeeze, squeeze. 12. You're squeezing here too, right? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. On your back. Knees to the ceiling, feet by your bum. Lift your hips. Release. Lift your hips. Release. 8,
Make sure you can see me. Drop your elbows down as well. It's going to be a little bit of a warm-up for what you're going to be doing next. 4 more. So working on the larger muscles in your glutes. 2 more. Hold it up at the top. Little squeeze of the glutes right here. 8 and tight abs. Drop your hips, feet, knees together. Open up the knees. Come to the outside edge of the hip of the feet. Squeeze the glute with the hips. You're not going to go as far. The squeeze starts from the side of the bum. A little faster now. 8 and 7. Go all the way down. 4. Try not to overarch that back. Hold it up, squeeze, squeeze. 8 and 7. And drive the elbows down, guys. I don't know who's starting to sweat. I am drenched already. And bring your knees in, roll to the side. Get water if you need it. Come back to standing. Remember that first set that we did. Feel the difference in your squats right now. Nice and slow, nice and patient. Down, 2, up, 2. Ah, Myra, I see you. Oh my goodness, Morgan, hi. Hi, Diane. Okay, you ready? A little closer together. Down, knees. Hip height, rotate. Find a little pause at the top. And remember, your squats can go way deeper than mine do. Get the bum down. 8, make sure you're equally pushing into both legs. Tendency to shift when we're lifting a knee and you know it's in the dance, right? Give me 8 more. So your quads should be happy to work now. Your hips should feel good. Your core should feel on. And step up, curtsy. Take it out, curtsy. Knees pull together. If you want to continue at this really nice and cautious pace, I'm going to encourage you. Otherwise, we're going to pick it up a little bit. Here we go. Down, down. 12. Knees look at your second and third toe. Squeezing here when you're practicing that. 2 more. This foot back lunge. And up. Woo. You know what happened there? I didn't squeeze the side of my butt. Right here. Drive the foot down. Nice and patient, go faster. If you want to continue with a slower pace, I'm down with it. Keep going. All your focus when you're coming up is driving your front foot into the ground and doing a Kegel on the way up. 7, 6, 4 more. 2 more. Shake it out. You're halfway done. More than. Time for your band. We'll stay standing for the first set. We're going to work on stabilizing through your shoulders before we work on your back. So nice open stance, softness in your knees. If you don't have a band and you're pulling against a towel, the first exercise is very simple. One hand to this corner, one hand to that corner, and just pull the shoulder blades together and try to tear the towel apart. Yes? Otherwise,
No movement in the body. Bring this hand down right by your thigh. This arm is moving straight down toward the middle of your body, right back up. Shoulder blades pinch. Down. Up, up, down. Soft knees. Notice that the band wants you to do this. In sexy fitness language, this is anti-rotational. So yes, your shoulders are working. Yes, your upper back is working. But your core is working. You want it to work harder? Bring your feet together. Doesn't take much. 8 more. Morgan, I just realized I still want to change. You left early. I'll come. 2 more. 1 more. Stay up. Rotate. So if you're pulling against that towel, pull hard. Down. Again, if you need a little more support because you find it's hard to keep your body still, take your legs out. Pulse, pulse. Down. To your belly button. Give you a little bit of a target. So what I'm doing is I'm making your shoulders feel really good. So the next set of exercises is not as hard. Keep the rib cage still. Hang on. 4 more. Patience. It doesn't take anything fancy, guys, to get the job done. It takes quality movement. And roll your shoulders. Move your hands shoulder height. So again, if you have that towel, you're just going to pull the towel apart, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Otherwise, we're going to bring that band right to the middle of your chest. Feet can be here. Feet can be here. 12. Try and keep your shoulders, your elbows, and your wrists somewhat the same level. That means you're going to roll your elbow up and back a little. Slight bend there. 8. Big pinch. Can you pinch before you move? Four more. You should feel the full upper back now. If you need to shake your neck out, you do. 2 more. 1 more. Roll your shoulders. Arms go up. I'm going to pull down my collarbone. Lift my chest up just a little bit to meet it. And take my hands outwards. So I look like a W. Down, down, down. And when I'm pulsing, the pulse is initiated here, here, here. 8 more. And 7. Looking good. 4 more. Two more. 1 more. Good time to water up, guys. Put the band down. We'll come back and do this again in a second. If you're going to take the option, like we talked about at the beginning of the class, you're going to take some long elbows right by your hips, squeezing into your body. You're going to push your elbows through the wall and pull your body away from the wall and move it back. Really using those lats. Otherwise, we're down on the ground going back. Are you excited? I love new moves. Elbows by your hips. Here we go. Lift. Tuck your chin. I know some of you, so don't look at the ceiling, yeah? I know all of you. What am I saying? Let's try 8 more. Squeezing here, it should be shaking right there. You're going to feel the back of your shoulder. You're going to feel your core. All awesome. 4 more. 2 more. Hold it up. Just hold. Just hold. 4, 3, 2. Release. Roll to your side. Half plank. Fists are separated. Fist press into the ground. Option to just hold. Option. This is called golfing. It's basically a modified downward dog. Feel those lats. Squeeze the side of your back. Squeeze your glutes. Keep going. Huge core there. The lats are part of your core. Your shoulders that are working right now like crazy, also part of your core. 2 more. And we have the fun one. 1 more. Child's pose, just for a second. Okay. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press your hands into the ground if you're pushing into wet sand and into handprint. Corkscrew your upper arm into your shoulder joint. Bring your belly button slightly underneath your belly button. Barely lift the knees off the floor. This is called beast. Option to stay here. Option to crawl. Forward, little tiny steps. Try to get back to beast each time. 8. 7. Are you alternating your hands? 6. 5. 4. Every muscle in your body supporting this movement right now. Your heart rate should be really rocketing up as well. So remember, we're kind of into the cardio range sometimes, yes? And child's pose. Woo! Okay. This time, stay on your knees, grab your hand. Give those wrists a little bit of a break, eh? Okay. So, either pulling your towel apart, diagonally like so. Good. So we're going to go up and pull. 2. Slow down. 8. Now there's a tendency with these moves to want to open up the rib cage to accommodate for this move. We don't want to let anything to move but that arm. Rotator cuff working. All the muscles across that right shoulder blade working. Tricep is working isometrically, just for fun. I don't know if you think that's fun, I do. Hold it up. Now listen, bend the elbow toward your shoulder, push back up. Bonus tricep, since we talked about it. 2 more slow. Squeeze your bum. Oh my God. Keep that elbow still. Shoulders low, a little faster. 8. 7. 6. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Here we go. Anchor the non-moving arm. Are you really tense in your fingertips? Stand up. Pulse. Pulse. The good news is, we're super close to recovery time. I didn't even get through everything I had planned. So I guess that means I'm 1/3 planned to next week. Two more. Hold it up. Take your fist to your shoulder. Leave the elbow still. 3 more slow. And quick. Woo! Shoulder roll. Cross the chest. Pull. Pull. Slow release. Squeeze the
shoulder blades together. Squeeze your bum. It helps hold you still. Four more. And two. Roll your shoulders in front of your forehead. Come down to a W. Keep it smooth. Find a little pause at the bottom. Squeeze. Where you're squeezing. Here. 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 So much squeezing happening. Last four. It is light at the end of tunnel time, my friends. One more. Okay. Half plank. We're going to put that back one away for now. We'll bring it back and practice it again in another week or so. Option to hold. Push your fist in the ground. Option to climb go forward. Come right back. Shoulders over the elbows. Use your lats to glide back. We do this sometimes in full plank, but that one's different. You don't have as big of a range of motion here. You're constantly contracting here. Emphasize the squeeze here on the way down. Hang on, breathing deeply. Four more. 4. 3. 1 more. Find peace. Hold for a walk. Walk. Four more. 3 more. One more. Child's pose. Come to your knees. Roll through your wrists. You have one more thing to do for me. Can you guess what that is? Go the other way. You have 45 seconds. On your honor. At your own pace. Push-ups. Start on your toes because you can. If you are pregnant or you have an injury, you need to do them standing against the wall, that's fine. Most of us have the ability, they're just not comfortable on our toes. 45 seconds. Drop to your knees if you need to. Timer starts now. Whew. Hang tight, guys. Go a little bit deeper. Get stuck. It's okay. 30 seconds. Pull your belly button right away from the floor. Every muscle in your body working. Hang on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yay, push-ups. 4, 3. It begins. Can you believe it? Let your hands come to your feet. Drop your head. So, if you're someone who's impatient and you have a tendency, just stay in child's pose while I talk, and you have a tendency to blow this part of class off, if you look around online, not everybody gives you a good juicy recovery period. And I think that this is just as important as anything else that you've just done. You need to give your body time to release all the muscles that you've been contracting so hard. You need to give your brain time to come back
and let the endorphins flow over them. And this is your reward for working so hard. So come on up, put your heels on your bum. If you have knee issues, stay in child's pose. And just hang here for a second, letting the fronts of your shins, letting the fronts of your ankles, letting the tops of your feet stretch out. While we're here, let's roll through the wrists one more time so we feel like we're being a little bit active. And kind of think to yourself right now, how did I feel when I came to the table today? What was the exercise that I found the most challenging today? And why would that be? And every day is different, guys. Could be something that wouldn't have been challenging yesterday. Shake this out. And what is the exercise that I really got my groove with? What felt the best? Tuck your toes under. Push against your big toe joint. Just kind of rock back there. Feel a stretch in the arch of your feet. And what I want you to do for me today, because I can never see you guys on Tuesdays and Fridays, if you feel like doing it, post on Instagram for me a picture of your sweaty self and just write down the exercise you loved the most today. Can you do that? And you can, I guess you can tag me. Open up your knees, take your hands forward, shift forward, and back. Shift forward. What I'm really looking forward to is seeing some sweaty faces. That will make me really happy. I missed that part of a live class for sure. 2 more. 1 more. And beautiful. Come to sitting. Find your letter S. Flex your ankles. Take your hip bone towards your knee and just relax over the thigh. If you'd like to, you can reach out and get a little bit longer stretch. As your hip relaxes, this front hip, your body's going to release a little bit closer to the ground. Allow that to happen. Deep breath in. And big exhale. Pull your belly button right to your spine. All those muscles that we worked really hard today, just let them go right now. And release. Bring one hand onto your shin. No reason not to wear skirts. My knees are so red from kneeling on them. Grab your ankle. Keep a flex in the ankle. Pull your heel to your bum. Lift your chest. Try to flatten out your hip flexors. Squeeze your glutes. Get your quads, the front of your thigh, the front of your hip. And enjoy. Should feel so very good. And release. Shift over. So the challenge for me today was actually just my plain old reverse lunges. By the time I got to them, I was like pretty unstable. Part of it was my shoes against the mat, but part of it was just that I was pretty fatigued. So you may have felt the same way. And the exercise where I really found my groove was the second set of band work for the shoulders. At some point in that set, I had a moment where I was just like, I could have done it all day. It felt so good. Slide one hand underneath your knee, grab your shin, grab your other ankle, pull your knee back. Lifting your chest. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And release. Soles of the feet together. Press your hand into the ground and reach. Oh my goodness. All that stretching out. Let's get a little deeper into that today. Bend the elbow. Pull your elbow over. Elbow. That didn't quite come out. Sometimes in the middle of class, my brain runs faster than my lips can get it out. And release. And I have noticed, I'm a fast talker, aren't I? I'm going to work on slowing down. Bend the elbow. Pull it over. And release. Make your way to standing. Take your time. Come halfway up. Hands on the thighs, chest reaches forward, bum reaches up. Feel the backs of your legs. Say, ah. Now drop your head
Bend your knees, send energy into the ground through your feet, and round up vertebra by vertebra. Pull the shoulder blades together. Press through the heels of the hands. I haven't said this in a few weeks, so I'm going to say it again. One of the most fun things about this thing that I never thought that I would do was that I get all you awesome people from so many different places that I've taught before, all together at once. The only thing that would make it better is if we were actually face-to-face. But thank you so much for joining me again. I'll be back Tuesday at 9:30 for Recovery 101. Hope to see you there.